We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. David Wells gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Austin Hayes swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hayes is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. John Means starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2-2 the count. The pitch. Full count. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The center fielder, Bernie.
Coming to the plate now, Bernie Williams. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 25 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 23 homers, 57 runs batted in. There's a breaking laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw in time and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Fouled off.
Mancini.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Canseco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now, Tim Raines. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department. At the plate, Cecil Fielder popped him up. Valaika moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it all, and he let it fly.
At the plate now, Benito Santiago, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Now to the plate, number 18. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that In now for the O's, Pedro Severino, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Severino is retired, and there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Mountcastle, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spread the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
This is line to left. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bernie Williams will stand in for the second time as he watches 1 miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two and 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Tino Martinez.
So digging in now, Tino Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Well, the count is 2-1.
to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there. But I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Right 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
For the Yankees.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Jose Canseco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Canseco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Canseco has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Next for New York, Tim Raines. He singled his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Pat Valaika comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Anthony Santander stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Alfonso Soriano. He reached on a single in his first try.
The second baseman, Alfonso.
And he takes ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Now batting, Benito Santiago. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Popped him up. Valaika backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 18.
Standing in, number 18 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit in the air out to center field. Williams is right there, one down.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Now in the box, Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the third baseman.
From the stretch, Hanser Alberto is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Austin Hayes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready once again, Derek Jeter.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Bernie Williams will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Tino Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Designated hitter, Renato.
First pitch coming, here it is. Renato Nunez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fast.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down and away, ball 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Canseco is there. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Pat.
Ready for another shot now. Pat Valaika. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Martinez over to his left. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles draw closer on the home run. Get up and stretch. Home.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 31.
Digging in once again, Tim Raines. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Dean Kremer takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Cecil Fielder is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the stretch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Mancini, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Second baseman.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage. You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
As a look, now the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 0-1. This one's down to third. Alberto has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in, number 18. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Second and third, 2 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Standing in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. Two out, bases loaded. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 3.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder,
Graham Lloyd has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
He only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Pedro Severino is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Ryan Mountcastle is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams, on the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Tino. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Digging in now, Jose Canseco, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. And digging into the batter.
Leading off the Baltimore, the third baseman.
Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rivera is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Austin Hayes the next to bat.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize. He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The batter, number 11.
He's set and the pitch. Jose Iglesias at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Renato Nunez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
1-1 the count now. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Wells earns win number 15 on the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees,